Welcome to the Dawson Creek podcast. Not
with our special guest, Kurtis Nguyen.
Now, onto the show.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dude, what are you doing?
What?
It's freezing outside.
It is?
Hello and welcome to the Not Dawson's Creek podcast, a show where we highlight your regular yet extraordinary Dawson Creek citizens. Today we have the extreme pleasure of interviewing one of the most prolific figures in the Dawson Creek art scene. He's a sound engineer, he's a musician, he's a photographer, and a whole heck of a lot of other things. Please welcome our guest.
Hello, Kurtis. Hey, how's it going?
Kurtis Nguyen, is it Dawson Creek or Dawson's Creek?
Depends what you're talking about.
If you're talking about this town that's very cold today, would it be Dawson Creek or Dawson's Creek?
Dawson Creek.
Why?
I have no idea what you mean, why.
I just wanted to trip you up. Do you get that a lot? Do you hear that a lot? Dawson's Creek?
Dawson's Creek, yeah, at concerts actually a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, whenever there's performers out, pull the old, hello, Dawson's Creek.
That must go over really well.
Yeah, people love it. It's kind of a running joke now, so.
So, speaking about that and concerts, as I said at the Hop here, you're really involved in the art scene in the community. Mm-hmm. When did that sort of start when you had when you realized you had a passion for art in our community and art in general?
Probably in high school years.
Yeah.
Getting to play some concerts as a young kid. We'd book our own shows and rent out a hall and get all the young bands together and, do stuff like that, and kind of stemmed from that.
Oh, really?
Enjoyment.
So you dabble in a lot of different mediums, photography, sound engineering. You're also the theater coordinator at KPAC and all that sort of stuff. What medium is your favorite to kind of play in, whether that's film, photography, music?
That's a tough one. I really enjoy photography. It's taken me in quite a few places, getting to do photos with the event center in town for about the last 14 years. So get to see a lot of world-class acts. That's also, I've done some work with Hockey Canada, the Canadian border cross team as well. So got to shoot with them and take them around at Powder King. It was a pretty cool experience. So, but music has kind of always been, it's a tough one. Music, doing the sound engineering or playing music is super fun too.
Yeah. And you've also done video, and I'm kind of curious because, we're filmmakers and you've done quite a bit of video. Which do you find harder, photography or video?
Video.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think just because I've had so many years doing photography, it's like a lot of the things are second nature. Dabbling into video, it just seems like there's a lot more technical aspects to it and things that can go wrong. Photography, you can kind of, you can fudge things a little bit, there's not necessarily a timeline you're running on, per se, but they're more like individual moments as opposed to, video, if you miss a shot or something's in there, it's a lot more difficult to.
That's so interesting to me because I feel like my reason is the exact same, but for the opposite decision. Yeah, it's for photography. I'm like, if I screw up this one shot, then there's no leeway for me. I have so much coverage with video, if a shot is out of focus and it's really nice, then, I can cut away to this. But with photography, it's like if you miss this one moment, then you're kind of hooped. And so I feel so much anxiety doing photography. So when you're doing photography, I'm like, wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, I feel like with photography, it's more of anticipation, whereas video is kind of the opposite. There's all that preparation to make sure that you're catching it while you're doing it.
Yeah.
With concert photography, over time it just got easier because it's you'd know when the guitar solo was going to come.
Yeah.
Like you'd see the guy gearing up, so you're just getting in the right spot, make sure you have the right lens on. But initially it was pretty tough. Like you're running around and you're like, oh my God, I missed the guy jumping off the guitar amp, and you know that you can't catch again unless he does it again. But
right.
It anticipation, I guess, more than anything. You know,
right.
Oh, the light's perfect there. I'll wait till this person's going to cross over and
right.
Kind of wait for that spot. So
So then, kind of jumping back to where you were before, you're in high school. You're kind of coordinating bands and doing some music stuff. Yep. And after high school, immediately after, what did you kind of do after that? Was it art scene, or was it more something in the line of blue collar work?
Kind of blue collar work and saving up. I did a bit of traveling, so that's sort of also piqued some like additional interest in photography. It was a cool way to capture stuff that was different and things like that.
Do you think that's important for photographers and maybe even like, I guess, artists in general to kind of travel outside of their home to kind of find stories?
Yeah, you get some different experiences and see different things.
Mm-hmm.
Photography was a cool way of like, I don't know if I'd say justified doing the traveling, but it was a cool way to sort of capture it and remember it.
Yeah.
Like the few times I'd gone, I made it a priority. I had a travel-sized Pelican case and a backpack, so I had like 3 pairs of clothes, and my Pelican case took up all my camera gear. And so that seemed like a priority, but it was pretty cool because there's times you'd throw it off a boat and it'd land in the water and gear was good.
That's how you know. That's how you know Pelican cases are high quality when you can
they're amazing.
Toss them into the water. But yeah, so you travel around, you kind of gain all these life experiences, and you come back home here. And so you also have a band, is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, what's the band?
Ghost at Midnight.
Yeah. How long you guys been playing for?
We've been playing together for about 2020 maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was just close friends, and we were just playing, and the other guys playing other bands, and we were just writing music that we wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
So not doing any covers or anything like that, just doing original music, and we just all enjoy it. So.
Yeah. Do you write your own, do you write lyrics and stuff like that too, or?
No, we're just an instrumental group.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So it's sort of just a collaboration of all of us, music that we like and things like that, and take all those influences, I guess, but it's fun.
Yeah, cool. What kind of genre?
That's a hard one. Kind of like an old school psych rock kind of thing.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I can't really pin it on any quite one thing, but it's a lot of fun. We had like 2 drummers, 2 guitars, synth, and bass. So
yeah, sick, sweet,
super fun.
Yeah, and then what's the music scene around Dawson like, and around the surrounding Peace region?
I would say it's pretty good. It's pretty collaborative. Like everyone in Fort St. John knows the people in Dawson Creek, and people tend to work together really well. Because you kind of have to. We don't get a lot of touring acts aside from like the larger event centers and stuff like that. But we share shows, or if people come up, they'll play in Fort St. John, then they'll play in Dawson Creek, and they'll play in Grand Prairie. So it makes it a little easier if we work together. So
yeah, cool, sweet,
sweet.
And then you also, your family is pretty well known here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your dad, Lee, and you have your sisters. And what, for anyone outside of our community, what does Lee own? I guess it's kind of
it's kind of a spoiler
to say his name.
Lee's
but what is
family restaurant?
How long has he had Lee's family restaurant?
Since 1988.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of a staple in town. And then I think he kind of ignited the entrepreneurial spirit in all my siblings, because most of them have a few businesses. So it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Do you think that lit that fire in you too? Because you're kind of an entrepreneur as
absolutely.
well.
Yeah. It's kind of a blessing and a curse. You you do something you enjoy, like photography, and the first thing you think of is, how can I make money off of this? And then you go through little phases where you sort of kill the enjoyment out of it, and then you find it again. And I think that just happens all the time with art.
Yeah. How do you? Because I found that too, is like having that need to be productive and having that need to like make money. It kind of, for me, it turns the art more into a labor than a love, right?
Yeah.
How do you keep like creatively fresh and stimulated with art for you personally?
I think for me, just having different mediums and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, because it's easy to get bored on one thing, but you know, when you're jumping back and forth, it's nice to find the enjoyment in it.
Yeah.
Again.
Sure.
So, you know, with photography, I've taken times where, you know, I won't shoot photos for a year.
Oh, really?
Only use my camera on my phone, but you know, and then I'll get little sparks and I'll just like love it again. It's just and it's fine. I try to not beat myself up about it because I think most people go through that. But every time I go back, I like it. So
of course. And so you have all these different art projects and all that sort of stuff. You're also, like your high school days, you're hosting bands. Of course, you hosted it first at your sister's store. Is that right? At Jen's store.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I don't know how many years ago that was.
Yeah. What was that like? Because that was like just her regular store, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a skate shop clothing store, and the space she was in at that time was like pretty large, and we kind of felt like we were doing shows before that at the Alaska Hotel and then at Mavericks.
Yeah.
Both buildings burnt down.
Yeah. You weren't involved in that?
No affiliation. But so we kind of thought we were cursed or something. But there was sort of this like hunger for kind of like, you know, smaller venues and bands to be able to have a place to play. Because it's pretty difficult here. You know, you have really large centers, and then you know, people kind of like this smaller sort of DIY kind of aspect of things. So we did a good handful of shows, probably about 20 shows over a year and a half.
Yeah.
And it was great. We always got really good reception and get touring bands and things
really?
like that, and local bands. It was fun. So I built a wall that rolled and closed off the shop, and then do shows in there and have a bar and do special events.
Oh, that's sweet.
Cool. Yeah, it was really fun.
Wow. Do you think that DIY, you kind of touched on it, but that DIY sort of like vibe to it kind of appeals to people here, especially musicians, when they want to play at a venue?
I think so. Yeah. I think people thought that we weren't following the rules, so it almost brought more people out.
Yeah.
Kind of like a speakeasy sort of thing, and they're like, I can't believe you're selling beer here. I was like, no, we have a permit. That's stupid. Yeah, no, it was, it was almost like people thought they were walking into something they weren't supposed to, so.
Like an underground music sort of thing.
Oh, there's this party. That shouldn't
You're
be
like,
there.
no, we're fully permitted.
Yeah, we're totally legit. You know, even had police come in sometimes and, you know, check on our permits and stuff, and they're like, oh, this is awesome. Right on.
Oh, sweet.
And they'd stick around and watch the music. It was cool.
How did that feel to like provide that to the community, like sort of a smaller venue that, you know, had a great reception and bands would come in and musicians? How did that feel to kind of provide that to the community?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool. People are always interested too because they have been in the shop, you know, during the day, and then all of a sudden the space would transform, and they're like, "Whoa, weird! This wall wasn't here before." Like, no. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
we did every show we did was all ages too. So kind of wanted to stick with that format. Just, you know, sometimes, well, at that time, the only shows like that or some of those bands, you know, have kids, things like that.
Yeah,
they can't go to the bar and go watch them. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah, cool. Creating a family-friendly environment.
Yeah. Freezing.
You should. Do you want Ryan's jacket? He's not using it.
No, I'm good.
You're very kind of you.
I'm trying to not
sweater.
I'm trying to like not shake when I'm talking.
I could see your jaw kind of moving, so it's limited.
I'll drink some of this warm coffee. Oh, not warm anymore. But.
It's, I can't say the business name. It's their best. What do you mean? And so, you know, you're doing all this different stuff, and then you actually, the Kiwanis Performing Arts Center, you actually served as the theater coordinator for that for a number of years.
Yeah, I worked with them as a contractor for several years. I sat on the board of directors. Currently assisting, like doing coordinating some of their events, and aside from a few other things there. But it's you know, it's been good. We've gotten a lot of great shows there. Different types of performances, tried to do a mix. Like, you know, I find venues that do really well, it's sort of like these niche things, like, you know, they just do metal or they just do rock. We've sort of tried to cater to a little bit of everything, you know, having kids shows, classical music, rock shows, local bands, things like that. So it's like blessing and a curse. There's people that love it. They're like, cool, I could see something different all the time. And then there's people like, I wish you had more heavy metal. It's like, well, kind of want to appeal to everyone. So
yeah, variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because you have, obviously, speaking from personal experience, that, with you, we've worked with you and K-Pac and holding like film premieres as well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just music, it wasn't just dance performances. You also had, theater performances and all that sort of stuff. So it was so varied, right?
Yeah.
And so, what was your favorite part of working there and putting on these shows?
I think getting to meet the performers, just getting some really great connections. You realize how small the music scene in Canada is. Because we've had performers coming all the way from East Coast, Whitehorse, things like that, and then they add you on Facebook, and you realize you have 20 mutual friends, and you're like, oh
wow,
cool. And it's like, it's a pretty small world. And then you're talking to people, and they, a band comes in, and 3 of the members were in another band you've had 3 years ago. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. And have you ever thought about moving away from Dawson to pursue something else, or is this kind of like your place?
No, not at all. I had maybe when I was younger, but sort of just always drug me back. Like there's so many roots here, and anywhere I go in town, it's like I enjoy just knowing people. People tend to leave and they enjoy the anonymity, but I kind of like the familiarity.
Yeah. I like when people ask for my autograph.
What's that?
I like when people ask for my autograph. It's never that. They just want
they want his signature on his insurance.
Can you have this autograph on this check?
Wow, big fan, no problem. Yeah, you were the weatherman on CJDC. Yeah, well, I was. Yeah. And is there like an art form, an art medium that you haven't explored that you want to explore more?
That's a tough one. I'm not sure. For a while, I wanted really, I thought it was super interesting, people to do, projection mapping stuff.
Yeah.
For, live performances in the theater. I thought that was really cool, but...
You've done a little bit of that, hey, at K-Pac?
I've tried it out. Yeah, it's pretty
How's
neat.
that?
It's cool. But totally a different ballgame.
Yeah.
And wanted, learn a little bit more about live lighting and stuff like that, too.
Yeah, right.
For anyone who's not familiar with projection mapping...
Can
you go into that a little bit?
I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to describe it. It's basically we're using a projector onto a surface, whatever shape or things like that, to kind of create additional elements. So it's sort of like a practical visual effects kind of thing.
Yeah, cool.
So you see it in theater productions, the dress will change color, and this house will catch on fire, but it's just a projection onto it. It's really neat.
That's awesome.
Cool. Wow. Do you need some? Do you want to take a break?
No, yeah, I'm good. Just
I feel so horrible.
No, I'm good. I thought we were shooting in your office.
Yeah, me too.
I would have put a sweater on. No, I'm good.
Sorry.
I could be used to the cold living up here.
But you don't, because it just gets through you. I can't do it.
Well, I was just in Mexico, so maybe
your blood
is not acclimated yet.
Yeah. One time we were scouting locations, Ryan and I, at his place, and I wore shoes, and the snow was 6 inches deep. And I walked through, and we were walking up to his place, and then we walked back, and I just stopped because my feet, I'm like, Ryan, I can't move. And Ryan's like, I got you. And he Captain America'd me and held me out and walked me out.
Oh, my God.
It was incredible. My feet are still cold from that.
Wow. Yeah, I think it might just be cold today.
You might have frostbite.
Your feet might be cold.
I might have frostbite. I should just amputate these two. So, what's your favorite part of town, in Dawson, in the area?
Right here. No, I'm just joking.
That's a lie.
Right here in the cold.
You know what? That's a weird one. I'm not sure. I like it all.
Yeah.
It's good to be optimistic. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Just,
every question you answer.
That was more or less just because I can't think of a place.
Just everything.
It's all good. Yeah. There's a few places, maybe not, but.
So we spoke to Charles, who was the owner of the Alaska Hotel, and we've kind of talked about that and how it was a staple in the community, and you obviously played there. What was that like?
Oh, the place was amazing. It was like a step back in time.
Yeah.
You know, even their weird old hotel side, it was like, you know, going up to Alaska, those old little hotel buildings, and the doors were really small. Like, I think people were a lot shorter back then, but the floors were all kind of crooked.
In Shakespeare's time.
Floors were all kind of crooked. You'd kind of walk sideways in there, but it was similar to like walking in a roller pub. There's just like so much history. Like your eyes are just like looking everywhere, and
right.
It brought in such a weird crowd too. You know, you'd have like, it kind of was like for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how Rolla felt too. But no, it was really, really cool.
Wow. How many times did you guys play there?
We had played there twice, and then we booked quite a few shows there. We probably booked about 10 shows there.
Yeah.
We did it was live in Alaska.
Oh yeah.
And just basically the year that it had burned down.
Mm-hmm.
We actually I believe we were the last band to play there.
Oh really?
Yeah. Us and another local band. I can't remember their name.
Mm-hmm.
So the day after it burned down, there was supposed to be a DJ playing there.
Yeah.
And, so we had to call them and tell them there's
really?
no show.
Wow.
Were you guys? You were living in the Ravelli, right?
We had a jam space up there.
And were you there when it burned down?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a bunch of our equipment up there. We were like moving some equipment around, and fire marshal came up and knocked on the door and told us we had to get out. And so I grabbed a few guitars and stood out on the street. And then once they kind of had the fire semi-controlled, we were able to go up and move some of our equipment because they were spraying the building down. But
yeah,
it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Because we had about 8 different people's music equipment up there. So
that's not good.
Let's do this mental inventory of how much stuff was going to catch on fire. And
did the power get knocked out?
It did, yeah.
Yeah,
on that block.
Yeah. Did you just use a Jenny to fire up?
For a bit, yeah. Actually, once we were cleared to go back in the building, we did an art show up there.
Oh, really?
And we ran a generator, and
oh wow,
we had some people playing piano and ran some Christmas lights because we still had all the artwork up there. And,
right.
So people, I think, were just coming up to be Snoopy.
Yeah.
Because they get to look out the window and see the rubble still smoldering. But it was strange, but kind of this weird bittersweet thing. I had like someone playing piano and someone playing trumpet because it was supposed to be this classy
sort of thing,
art show, and it's kind of this weird, almost like
somber,
weird. Yeah, it was a little bit strange.
Yeah.
Cool art though. There's some
cool stuff up there.
Interesting.
Anything you want to ask me?
My brain is a little bit frozen.
Also swore, so I can't use that.
You guys got some more movies in the works?
Yeah, we do. And talking about that a little bit, you're obviously, you've shown like an interest in filmmaking and doing videos and stuff like that. Have you ever wanted to make like your own feature film or short film?
A little bit. I think I'd mentioned to you, it had like I don't even know how the process, like I've been dabbling in one of those people, like kind of get the idea and I'll start going down the rabbit hole of how do you make a movie? But kind of had a few ideas for some short films and things like that, just to sort of dip my toes in, I guess. But it's kind of on my long list of things to do before I die, so I still got a long time to go, I think.
But I think the easiest way to get into like filmmaking is to just sort of dive into it and get involved with anybody in the community. So why have you not auditioned for any of our movies?
Yeah, Kurtis. You could have played Phil Danielson.
I know.
Seriously though,
time constraints, I think, more than anything. But I'd love to. You guys' last film was awesome. Such good reception.
Yeah.
Because you guys did 2 nights, eh?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
No, it was good.
You don't have to lie.
And it was kind of neat seeing, like, on the big screen, seeing people and it being a small town. I'm curious what people would think about it, when you watch a movie and you don't know anyone that's in it or short film. But I'm curious what people, what kind of reception you get.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know that person. Oh, I know that person. Actually, I know everyone in the film. So it's like, it was a little, you're like watching it, but you're still just sort of like, it's hard to see them as like their own character.
Yeah, there's that connection there. That
I feel like
emotional
actors,
connection.
you know, when you're watching a movie, you know, you're used to seeing Brad Pitt do a million different things, so you kind of like, okay, I separate this character from who this person is. But when you work with somebody or you see them, you know, all the time,
Yeah.
it was interesting, but I liked it.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
What interests you most about filmmaking? Like what like kind of grabs you?
I really like the process. I think like I got to shoot with you guys. Well,
stream.
we've shot a few times. We did some live, like the live at K-Pac series over COVID, but it's just sort of the different medium storytelling. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many parts in it, I think, that I really enjoy. Now that I've
Yeah.
dabbled into looking into it, you know, the sound design portion, the cinematography portion, you
Mm-hmm.
know, how they all kind of, you're taking all these elements. It's, you know, with photography, you can just go out by yourself. But,
Mhm.
like, you know, with film, it's like, takes a whole team to make something happen. And, you know, one piece falls off and, you know, the sound sucks and the whole thing sucks. You know,
Mhm.
you could have like an awesome Wes Anderson movie with like a terrible visual effects or something like that, and it just kind of throws
ruins
the whole thing off. But I think that part of it's really cool.
Yeah. And you're also I can't remember, did you go to school for sound engineering or were you self-taught?
Self-taught.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just always, you know, well, when we were kids, it was like, who's going to run the board? You're like, sure, you turn up all the mics. And, you know, dabbling and just continuing to do it and just powering through. And, you know, trial and error, I guess. But, and starting to feel, you know, more comfortable trying different systems and you know, doing that. So,
Yeah.
Same with photography. It was just sort of like
Just kind of jump in
head first and
Mm-hmm.
and then buy all the equipment and
Yeah.
learn it later.
Spent thousands of dollars.
yeah. Kind of hyper fixate on it for a few years.
And then you're like, I don't like this anymore.
It's very
I'm done with
relatable.
this. I tried that with leatherworking, didn't go over well. So I just had a bag of scraps leather, and I think I made a really terrible wallet or something.
This sucks.
Yeah. So, you know, they don't always land, but
Yeah.
hey, yeah.
Are you good?
You should have brought a little fireplace here.
I know. I should have.
Just burn
Because
the
you mentioned
table.
that. You can just burn the table.
We'll
We got one more episode to go. You burn Ryan's jacket. He's not using it.
I don't know
Oh,
what
so
you're
kind of
doing.
you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the winters here? You fine with it?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we now that I have kids, it's a little bit harder. We used to spend like pretty much every winter out at Powder King.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah,
How do you like Bear Mountain for skiing and snowboarding?
it's good if we have snow.
Yeah.
We grew up on that place. It was right over there. Looks like a hill from here.
Yeah.
It is.
It does.
It's nice though. It would be like close to town when you're kids. You know, your parents would rip you up and
Yeah.
go eat burgers and
Yeah, my favorite part was the poutine there.
yeah,
I
poutine
didn't
was
even
amazing.
I didn't even ski.
Your favorite part is poutine anywhere you go.
We started just going up because you know all the girls would go up there too and
Yeah.
ski away and
You got to do something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Try and look cool and do tricks and hurt yourself.
Garner those sympathy points.
Yeah, absolutely. But
That's
you know,
what-
Powder King's cool. It's kind of this little hidden gem, and
Where's Powder King? For anyone?
2 hours from here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of sits in between Dawson Creek and Prince George,
Yeah.
middle of the Pine Pass. But
Oh, cool.
it's like world known for the amount of powder they get. Like
Yeah.
literally the king of powder. But
Yeah.
a lot of friends with like cabins and little shanty town shacks. They get this Toontown there, and it's
Oh, cool. Cool.
yeah, it's a bunch. It started off with like a bunch of lean-tos and buses on Crown Land, and the houses have gotten a lot more elaborate as people have grown up, and they're just kind of allowed to be there, and it's pretty cool. But
Oh, that's sweet.
it's a pretty neat community up there. It's like family. So
Oh, really?
yeah, and now everyone that's we've grown up there. Now we bring our kids out. It's a pretty cool place.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What else do you do during winter?
Winter.
How cold does it get for anyone
Oh,
outside of our community?
It's like minus 32 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's -4. It's probably a bit colder right now.
Oh, Yeah, I don't know why it feels so cold though.
What? Yeah, I don't. It must be the. There's no wind though.
Yeah, I know. Usually it's very windy here.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also no direct sunlight.
That's
at
true.
the moment. Yeah, so that helps.
Wintertime, actually we play like a lot of music and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
We kind of hole up and
hide
out, play music.
I was going to ask you, sorry to cut you off, but what's your favorite venue to play music at?
In town?
Yeah.
K-Pac's fun.
Yeah,
we played there a couple times. Rockwell, there's only really a handful of places to play now, but
do you wish there was more?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know that it's kind of the same sentiment for Fort St. John, a lot of musician friends in Prince George, things like that. I think everyone always thinks, the next town, the grass is greener. And, personally, I'm always like, Fort St. John has such cool venues. And, they're like, Dawson Creek has such cool venues. And we're just like, I don't know. But I think it's a hard industry to, make good money on. And we're so far from large city centers and things like that. It's hard to maintain, a regular live music series and things like that. So,
do you think it's hard for art to kind of thrive here, in terms of making it an industry because it's a small town?
I think so. As individually, yes. If you were just trying to just make money as a musician, would be really hard.
Yeah,
but that can be said for pretty much anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have to diversify your skills. I know a lot of musicians that, they live in Vancouver, they still have to have a job, or they work as a promoter, or, they work as a sound engineer as well on the side, or they do recording. So I think, any arts industry kind of have to figure out a way to, if you want to be involved in it, figure out other ways that you can make money or make a living off of it. Because, having this pipe dream of thinking you're going to be the top 0.01% that, is going to make it from your music is a little bit crazy.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, though, do you think it's possible to make art here and make a living?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've had a few years where I've, just lived off my art and, doing some graphic design for people and doing photography and things like that. But like we talked about before, it's kind of hard to keep that balance of continuing to enjoy it. So for me, it was just, I do it, and the time when I'm making the most of my art, I'm not making any art, per se, I'm sort of doing commercial projects and things like that. So finding that balance, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's all about finding that balance. Personally, I hate my job with a fiery passion.
We got to work with this guy.
More like he has to work with me because I came into the office and we were going to do this as an opening bit and then be like, screw it, it's too cold, and then go inside the office and then film. And then Ryan's like, so I'm kind of worried about just filming that opening bit, yada yada. I'm like, oh no, we're not filming the opening bit. He's like, oh, thank God. I'm like, we're shooting the entire episode outside.
Screw you, Ryan.
And Ryan turned to me and said, I'm not going to argue with you. And I said, but it's going to be really cool. And he went, I'm not going to argue with you.
So is that why you don't have your jacket on? You lost was it bet? Or?
Yeah, I lost the
stipulation.
Fight.
Yeah, the fight.
I lost the war.
So thanks again for
thanks for having me.
So Kurtis, we ask all of our guests as an ending question. I may have follow-up questions because I can't stop talking, but one question to finish us off here.
Oh, can I ask it?
Yeah.
Is it Dawson Creek or
no,
Dawson?
You idiot. That was the opening one.
Oh man.
Okay, let me do it. So is it Dawson Creek or Okay, I'm serious this time.
If you had one word...
You could just cut back to the original answer.
If you had one word that you could use to describe Dawson Creek, what would it be?
Right now? No, cold.
Yeah, I thought so.
Not windy right now, but mostly windy.
It's really warm. What do you
can you see you can see them probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's windy.
It's windy.
Cold. But but friendly. That's 3 words now. So
windy, cold, and friendly.
You really
in
gave
that
us
order.
Wait, number 1 is cold, and then
No, number 1 is windy.
oh,
okay. It's more windy than cold.
Okay, windy, cold, and then friendly.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
It's a haiku. I don't actually know what haiku is.
I think
it's a word that describes something using like or as.
Oh, okay.
No,
so it's
no.
not. It's,
no, he's so wrong. That's
a simile.
That's a simile. I hate this man. Can I work for you in any capacity? I don't care. I'll do roofing.
Sure.
It's really interesting. It's like it gets so hot during summer. We did Ed Ma's interview at the Mile Zero post, and it was like I burned because
It got like 38 degrees here this summer.
I know, it's crazy.
Then it gets to minus 45.
Are you sure you don't want to leave?
I love it.
It's windy, cold, and friendly.
Yeah, it's so friendly.
But why do you sorry, I'm freezing now too. Why do you think it's what gives that friendly sort of atmosphere for the small town?
I think just the amount of people that sort of have roots built in here, like roots built into here, and yeah, it's like obviously people aren't going to be friendly to you if you're, not friendly back, but people, that's a hard one. I don't know. It's yeah, I don't even know. I'm killing time here for you. Yeah. That's
because I found like when I'm like on the highway and I'm leaving town, and then say my car breaks down and like I'm going to Eris, everyone will stop by and be like, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" And like that sort of vibe is like you would never get that in a city.
Actually, I have a good example of that. We had our trailer. The one town we went through, their gas station was burned down, so they had no gas station. Next one was like an hour. So we went to our campsite, and my gas was pretty low, but I ran the truck a few times to like go get wood, and didn't really think about it as we were leaving. The next campsite was or the next gas station before was like 30K, and my truck said like 20K to empty. And I'm like, we can make it. We can pull in the trailer. But the 20K and empty is usually it's the estimation based on like you not pulling a giant trailer. Yeah. So we made it like 1 kilometer away from the gas station. So I had to pull the trailer over, started walking. A guy picked me up, brought me to the gas station, gave me his jerry can, filled it up, and then somebody else drove me back. And it was
wow.
I was dreading it. Had the kids in the truck and my wife was in the truck, and it was like I feel like you wouldn't get that anywhere. People would be like, "Who's this crazy person? What kind of scam are you pulling?"
Yeah.
But no, and I actually ended up knowing the one guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's also one of the benefits. And sometimes you can feel it's a downside when you don't want to see certain people.
Yeah.
But it's like you see you go to the grocery store, you're like, oh, it's my grade 1 teacher. You see so many people that you know.
I think it puts a little more. I don't know if it's obligation, but responsibility on trying to be a good person. I guess you can't really hide out. If you're gonna go to the gas station, you're gonna run into somebody. But
I still am a bad person. I just do it as anonymously online.
Yeah.
So.
And everyone's vehicles, so if I see your car roll around, I turn around and
I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah, and then I step on the gas.
Well, Kurtis, this has been an absolute treat. Thank you so much for making the trek. Thank you so much for dealing with the cold.
I'm starting to feel warm. I think the hypothermia.
Okay, so let's go 30 more minutes.
I'm seeing the light.
So thank you again for taking the time to talk with us, and Godspeed.
This has definitely been one of the coolest interviews for the podcast.
Cool, very cool.
Thanks again, Kurtis.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Kurtis.
Thanks for watching the Not Dawson's Creek podcast. Directed by Grady McTavish. Produced by Quentin Tootin and Grady McTavish. Directors of photography, Ryan Leewood. Wait a minute, there's only one of them. Art director, Charlie McLean. Sound, Taylor Leewood. Camera operators, Taylor Leewood and Tamsin Bond. Special thanks to Kurtis Nguyen, Software Emporium, and The Cold. Bye-bye.